Welcome to the 27th Annual Awards Night for the class of 2013 at Blackstone-Millville Regional High School. Would everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It is my pleasure to introduce the Mistress of Ceremonies, Mrs. Elizabeth Holland.
Good evening, and welcome to Blackstone-Millville Regional High School Senior Awards Night. Welcome parents, families, friends, faculty and staff, administration, members of the school committee, Superintendent Ms. Kimberly Shaver-Hood, and the class of 2013. Tonight we celebrate the individual achievements of this class. Awards given tonight include academic and community awards, local scholarships, and national recognitions. Tonight's ceremony would not be happening without the tireless work and effort of our guidance department, and most notably, Guidance Secretary Ms. Jill Rondo. On behalf of my colleagues at BMR, we are very proud of you, class of 2013. At this time, I'd like to invite Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Kimberly Shaver-Hood, to the podium. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening. Class of 2013, members of the Regional District School Committee, parents, friends, faculty, and staff, I'm honored to be here this evening for this celebration. To the class of 2013, June 7th is a milestone in your life. It's your graduation day. And as I stand here tonight, I can think of many thoughts, words of advice, words of encouragement, and words of congratulations that I would like to share with you. However, I will remain true to my form and keep my remarks brief and to the point. My final remarks to this class will come in the forms of cliches. As you know, cliches are thoughts or phrases which have been used time and time again. The first two cliches I would like to share are dare to dream and aim for the stars. Look around you. Your family, your friends, and your teachers believe in you. You're now ready to begin the next phase of your life. Whether you're continuing your education, entering into the military, or joining the workforce, always believe in yourself and of your ability to succeed. Never stop learning. Remember, what truly matters in your life is believing in yourself. When architect Frank Lloyd Wright, at the age of 83, was asked which of his works he would select as his masterpiece, his reply was, the next one. So, dare to dream and aim for the stars. Have you ever heard this expression? Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Many of our feelings of satisfaction or dissatisfaction are based on how we compare ourselves to others. When we compare ourselves to others who have more, we feel bad. And when we compare ourselves to those who have less, we feel good. But what I would like you to remember is, feel comfortable with who you are and what you have. As you are unique and important as an individual. To paraphrase a quote by Margaret Peters, life has a wonderful way of showing us what really matters and who we really are. Finally, don't be a stranger. As the years fly by, and please take my word, the years do fly by, take time to remember, cherish, and maintain the friendships you've made at BMR. Cherish the good times at BMR and remember the very many people who have helped you. We hope you stay in touch and share with us all the wonderful things that will happen in your lives. Remember, don't be a stranger, as you're part of our culture and of our school family. Tomorrow evening at approximately 7:30, you'll become an alumni of BMR. I'm very proud of you and of your accomplishments. I wish you well, and I thank you for all that you've contributed to make our school community a better place. Thank you and congratulations.
And now there'll be a selection from our jazz band. Mr. Mark Campobiano, English Department Head and National Honor Society Advisor, to present the English Awards and also the National Honor Society Awards.
Good evening. Hello. The English Department awards 2 awards to seniors, and the first one is the Accomplished Creative Writer, and the second will be the Advancement in English Award. The Accomplished Creative Writer Award is presented to the student who goes beyond the poet, but can demonstrate creativity in many other genres, including dramatic pieces, short stories, and journal articles. This student has impressed his English teachers with his versatility as a writer, and several of his pieces have been published in the school's literary magazine and saved to be used as exemplars for future classes. This senior not only has a creative flair to writing, but also a wonderful delivery of his work at the podium. The Creative Writing Award this year goes to Scott Davies. Who shows steady improvement throughout the high school years in the field of English. Improvement must be evidenced in writing expression, oral presentation, research, and analysis of literature. This year's recipient has shown improvement in all of those areas, and her English teachers have noted this progress throughout her 4 years with us, particularly her senior year. The Advancement in English Award goes to Victoria Badabunker. National Honor Society also presents 2 awards. We have a Service Award and we have a Tutoring Award. Excuse me. Service to others is the primary function. Service to others is the primary function of the National Honor Society. This year's Service Award is being presented to a student who has displayed a great amount of ambition and dedication to helping others. Her service goes beyond taking part in the required NHS activities. When other organizations such as the parents' groups or elementary staff needed help, she was often the first to volunteer her time. This year, she spearheaded the membership's involvement with the new local project, Ulfric's Nightmare. This was a family-run haunted house, happens to be her family, where children would come in and safely enjoy Halloween festivities. Admission was a canned good only, and the event collected over 200 pounds of non-perishables, all donated to the Blackstone Millville Food Pantry. The award goes to the NHS Vice President and Liaison of the Food Pantry, Emily Barclay. Each member of the National Honor Society makes a commitment to help others in need of academic assistance through its tutoring program. This service involves giving up study hall time, but more often, meeting with the student after school. This member of NHS consistently tutored several students over the past 2 years and brought not only her expertise in all subjects to those she tutored, but much enthusiasm for the help she was providing. This year's tutoring award goes to Brittany Roy.
Good evening, bonsoir, and buenas noches. I am pleased to present the Excellence in French Award to a senior who has successfully completed 4 years of the study of the French language. This student is truly deserving of this academic recognition. Despite a very busy schedule throughout her high school years, she remained committed to her studies. I was impressed by her efforts to improve and by her eagerness to participate. Her outgoing nature and infectious enthusiasm kept our classroom lively. Her interest in French culture culminated in a July 2012 trip to France and Switzerland. She was one of 12 participants to complete a 9-day trip abroad. Her respect and appreciation for other cultures was evident throughout the trip, as she ventured from bustling Paris to the majestic French Alps to the serene seaside city of Nice. In closing, I would like to extend my sincere congratulations to the entire graduating class and to this year's recipient of the Excellence in French Award, Mariah Monson.
Good evening. It has been such a pleasure for me having taught many of the graduates sitting on this stage tonight. And it's also very bittersweet for me because many of these students have been my students for 3 years. So I feel very privileged that 17 of them continued on to 4 years of Spanish and 2 chose to take a 5th year of an independent study of AP Spanish language. And if I could, I would give you all an award tonight because you all deserve it. This year's Spanish award goes to a young lady who completed 5 years of Spanish here at BMR. Even though there were not enough students to run a class, her dedication to the Spanish language led her to take AP Spanish language in lieu of a study. She is a dedicated student, having had to complete much of the coursework independently and with me after school during after-school hours. Her passion for the language led her to go abroad during the summer of 2011 to visit Spain with some of her fellow classmates. I am pleased to say that she plans to minor in Spanish at Worcester State University. It is with great pride that I present this year's Excellence in Spanish Award to Jessica Thermian. On behalf of the Math Department, it is my pleasure to present 2 awards. 2 awards given in math, one for excellence in mathematics, and this award goes to Anna Franciosa. Our final award for mathematics goes to a student for outstanding effort in mathematics. And this award goes to Ashley Tilton. Next up to present is Ms. Denise Morell from the Wellness Department.
Thanks, Ms. Morell.
I was honored to be asked to give
give out the following two awards for two very, very deserving graduates this year from the Wellness PE department. The first student is the deserving candidate for the Excellence in Physical Education Award and is a true example of our attitude as everything department motto. Excuse me. She always puts forth her best effort on a daily basis, regardless of the activity. This drive has allowed her to be a true leader in the gym and on the playing field. Along with being and having a positive attitude, she is a contributor to everyone in her class. Excuse me, I'm very nervous tonight. This student was also an intern for our department. She was a tremendous positive role model for all of the underclassmen, demonstrating the importance of being physically active, having a strong work ethic, and good sportsmanship. It is with tremendous pleasure that our department selected Ms. Kimberly Veras. As well as Kim, we also select a male candidate. This student is also deserving for the Excellence in Physical Education Award. This young man is an advanced physical education student as well as a leadership and sports management student, which is a brand new program that Mr. Ryan Gordy piloted this year. The character and enthusiasm in which this young man conducts himself is admirable. He has demonstrated a high level of competence for living an active lifestyle. As educators, we try to make a positive influence on our student. In this case, he has made a tremendous positive influence on the school community and us as well. It is with great pleasure that I give Jacob Herrith, the male.
Next up, from the Science Department, is Miss Ellie Conrad.
Congratulations. On behalf of the Science Department, we would like to acknowledge a student for their outstanding achievement and a student who has most improved in science. The Outstanding Achievement in Science Award, we would like to recognize a student who has excelled in numerous science courses, is enthusiastic when it comes to learning, and questions with depth and insight. We would know when this student asked a question, there would be no short answer. We loved it. The Science Department would like to present the Excellence in Science Award to Jennifer Morrison. For the Most Improved Award in Science, the student has demonstrated a strong work ethic, focus and growth in science throughout their time at BMR. We would like to present the Most Improved Award in Science to Alicia Knoyer.
from the History Department.
Good evening. Congratulations to the class of 2013. All right. One second. I have graphic design over here. That's not my. Okay. So I have 2 awards to present tonight. I have Excellence in U.S. History and Excellence in Social Studies. For the Excellence in U.S. History Award, a student was chosen who scored a perfect 5 on the AP exam, worked diligently in his AP U.S. History course, achieved good grades in all of his history classes. It is my pleasure to present the Excellence in U.S. History Award to Mitchell Lockwood. We chose a student who has excelled in many different social studies, including world history, U.S. histories 1 and 2, psychology. I'm not sure if she took any others, I think she did. We look for a student who achieves well in asking questions, thinking diligently, hard work, dedication, and showing all commitment to her excellence in social studies. It's my pleasure to present this Excellence in Social Studies Award to Jennifer LePage.
Hi guys, how you doing? Good. You guys a little bit warm up there? Yes. I'll put a little push on this. In my case, it's not going to be near as I didn't bring my glasses. So I will do my best to read. It says here, Excellence in Graphic Design. This senior has taken 3 full years of graphic design courses, including and excelled at including graphics 1, 2, 3, and a student internship in graphics. She demonstrated her ability in the field by helping lead the yearbook to a successful conclusion this year, taking charge of the senior pages and helping Unitas produce a stellar all-color edition. This year's winner in Excellence in Graphic Design is an ex-flute player of mine, Ali Gonzaga. This senior completed the regular video production course last year, then interned in the department this year. She was responsible for the final production of the bi-weekly BMR TV news. For the first time ever, this included starting a brand new system of uploading the videos to YouTube so they could be viewed in the school and around the world. The senior slideshow being shown tonight was her final project for a student internship. This year's winner of the Excellence in Video Production and a fine actress in a play next week, may I add, is Courtney Erdman. And the last for the Tech Awards is excellence in computer technology. This senior has excelled in all her technology classes, having taken graphics 1, 2, 3, Photoshop, digital photography, music technology. She is already experienced in several of the Adobe computer design products, including Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, as well as being a whiz at Quarks Express. Her teachers know that if you have a project and access to a computer, she'll figure it out on her own how to do it and do it well. This year's winner of Excellence in Computer Technology Award is Lindsay Dowling. The next one is, there's nothing written, so I'm just going to wing it. This is excellence in art, and I can tell you for the 4 years we've had our banners done at the pep rallies, this gentleman has been instrumental in making it look really good. And his family I've known for years. This excellence in art goes to Mr. Derek Heldenberg. Before we do the awards for music, I'd like the people to stand up as I call out your name, because we've already had an awards concert and some scholarships were given out at that time. And they are Braylon Allen, $500. Anna Franciosa, $500. Mariah Monson, $500. Emily Reed, $750. Terry Gross, $750. And Justina Strickers, $1,500. Now, we're allowed to give 2 awards, but I can tell you the truth that this class, besides being very near and dear to my heart, has always had a ton of people. If I had the people that started on instruments or continuing stand up, we wouldn't have too many seated. To pick 2 is almost an impossible task, but somehow they managed to pick 2. So if you didn't get called, trust me, you're an award. You deserve it because you've been wonderful for this program since the 5th grade. Our first one is a saxophone player that I know really well because he used to take private lessons, and he's an interesting young man. He doesn't talk. A big comeback from his, yep. And I used to call him Petey Pie until this year, because I can't call him Petey Pie. He's an old man now, so I've got to call him, for excellence in music, Mr. Peter Arquette. This next young lady has decided to make music teaching her career. Remembering how she started with an instrument that didn't work. It didn't work. And she practiced every day, and she could barely make a sound, and she worked and she worked. One day she got a flute that did work. She made Allstate. She's done about everything we can do. She's reorganized the band room. Thank you. You found the music I've been looking for the last 4 years. And she's going on to University of Connecticut next year, and going to become a wonderful teacher, and I hope someday to come here and listen to her conduct the concert, because it'd be well worth it. Miss Justina Strickers. Thank you, seniors. See you tomorrow.
Now, to present our community awards and scholarships, our principal, Mr. Michael Dudak.
Good evening, everybody. I need to add that you all look wonderful today. You're welcome. Senior Awards Night is an opportunity to recognize deserving seniors for their tireless efforts throughout their high school years. Several community awards and scholarships will be presented tonight, and I'm proud to announce that tonight we will be giving over $25,000 of community and school scholarships. Many of the scholarships and awards are in memory of the former teachers and students. Since for many of you, they lived and died long before you entered BMR, I provide you with some information on these people and who they were and why we still honor their memory today before each award is given out. I do have one award here that's actually given to everybody, so please do not all come up and receive this award. I'm going to ask that our class president, Kevin Gocho, to come up and receive this. Let me just read this award. So this is a presentation of the Senate proclamation for the class of 2013. This is from Senator Moore's office, and he would like to present the Commonwealth of Massachusetts State Senate official citation. Be it known that Massachusetts Senate hereby extends its congratulations to Blackstone Millville Regional High School class of 2013. In recognition of your successful completion of the prescribed course of study and your graduation from high school. Congratulations. The next award is our top 10. These members of the class of 2013 were recognized at a breakfast of several high schools in the area. I believe there were 10 out there. They were recognized at a fine breakfast in May, and I would like to just recognize those students as well at this time. No particular order. I believe it's actually just an alphabetical order. So our top 10 members of class of 2013. The first one is Nicholas Engel. Our next student is Emily Barkley. Next student in the top 10 is Kayla Fernandez. Anna Franciosa. Our next student is Kevin Gocho. Mitchell Lockwood. Next student is Mariah Munson. Jennifer Morrison. Brittany Roy. She asked me if she could give me a hug. I said sure. Justina Stracars. committee at one point also asked for an unsung hero award, and each of these the schools that were at this breakfast recognized a hero. And for the class of 2013 at Blackstone Millville, our committee chose Kimberly Barris. And at this time, so those were our top 10 students of class of 138. It's a large class, so congratulations to those top 10. I'd also like to especially congratulate our valedictorian and salutatorian today as well. I know that they're working hard on their speeches, probably are a little nervous for tomorrow. Just realize it'll be a lot easier once you get through it. So our valedictorian for the class of 2013, and we have a medal for her, is Jennifer Morrison. And the class salutatorian is Anna Franciosco. So we have several community awards here I'd like to read off as well. So we have 2 awards. This is the Central Mass Athletic Directors Association Award. And this award is based on athletic proficiency, scholastic achievement, citizenship, leadership, and contributions to the school and community. And our 2 recipients, first is Shelby Mariana. And the second recipient of the Central Mass Athletic Director Association Award is Kevin Lapierre. Our next award is the Commonwealth Award for Exemplary Community Service. And this is awarded to a student who has distinguished themselves on the basis of community service activities. And at one point I did ask the student to log all of her community service, and I believe she had over 150 or 200 hours in there. So it's pretty impressive. So we have a little trophy to give and a pin that she can wear for tomorrow. And our recipient for this Community Service Award is Emily Barkley. Our next award is the Telegram Gazette Student Achiever Award, and this is based on a combination of scholarship and leadership. And this award goes to Kevin Gotro. Our next award is the Joseph Struzik Memorial Award. Joseph Struzik was a teacher, coach, and athletic director at both Blackstone High School and BMR. He was very active in most all school and community activities and raised tens of thousands of dollars for the Jimmy Fund. He died in 1986 after a courageous battle with cancer. And the Student Athlete Award recognizes a senior that has excelled in the classroom, on the athletic field, and displayed outstanding citizenship, attitude, and involvement in their school. And each recipient will receive a plaque, as well as their picture will be hanging in the glass display that is now in the A wing of the school. So our first recipient is Brianna Bellin. And the second recipient of the Joseph Struzik Memorial Award goes to Kevin Gocho. Our next award is the Massachusetts Secondary School Administrators Association Student Achievement Award. This is an award given out by myself. This is to a student in recognition of outstanding contributions to the school. This is one of the first students that I met on my first day at BMR. He's a great guy, and I wish him the best of luck. This recipient is Benjamin Hanfield. So once again, we have over $25,000 worth of scholarships to give out today. And our first scholarship, there are 3 at $200. And this is our Future Business Leaders in America FBLA group here at school. And these are managers of the school store, responsible to purchase, stock, and organize the school store, and also worked hours and hours during lunches. And our first recipient of the scholarship goes to Kristen Croto. Our second recipient is Rebecca Stone. And our third recipient for the FBLA scholarship goes to Drew Dano. Our next scholarship is the Business Office Staff Dress Down Scholarship. This is for $250. This is awarded to a student furthering their education in the field of office or business administration. And our recipient is Kevin Gocho. We have 2 scholarships at $250. This is the Fred Tiberio Memorial Scholarship. Fred Tiberio was a longtime supporter of Blackstone Fire and Police Department. Although never a member, he could always be counted on to help in any way needed, especially with fundraising. His efforts went a long way in providing fire prevention programs, scholarships, and he was instrumental in building the training tower. He passed away in 2003, and the departments miss him tremendously. So our first recipient of the Memorial Scholarship goes to Jennifer LePage. The second recipient of the Memorial Scholarship goes to Erica Remillard. I experienced many firsts here at BMR, and one of the successes that I saw this year was the Band-Aid concert fundraiser that was put on by our Principals Council. And we have 3 scholarships in the amount of $250. The concert fundraiser is run by the administrators and the Principals Advisory Council. Active students who plan on attending college and who have contributed positively to the high school will be considered for this. And our first recipient for $250 is Holly Desautel. Our second recipient goes to Lindsay Dowling. And the third recipient of the scholarship goes to Kerry Gross. Our Honor Society also gives a scholarship. This is their BMR National Honor Society Scholarship for $400. And this is awarded to a member who shows excellence in the 4 pillars of the organization, which include scholarship, leadership, service, and character. This person is also a role model, not only for the membership, but also for the entire student body. And the recipient for this scholarship is Mariah Munson. I have a message for Dad. You need to be quiet. She doesn't want to hear you anymore. Wasn't that what you said to me? No? Our next scholarship is the BMYSO Rowan Cowie Memorial Scholarship. Rowan Cowie was a lifelong resident of Blackstone. He attended the BMR schools, graduating in 2003. Rowan was extremely active in the BMYSO soccer program, playing the town leagues from the age of 5 and later with the traveling teams. Sadly, while driving back to the New England School of Communications in Bangor, Maine, after Thanksgiving break on December 1st, 2003, he fell asleep at the wheel and was tragically killed. This memorial scholarship is for $500 and will be given to Matthew Osborne. Our next scholarship is the Blackstone Blackstone Police Association Scholarship of $500. And it strongly prefers a student from Blackstone going into the police or corrections area or a helping profession. Our recipient for this year is Nicholas Crivello. Our next scholarship is a $500 scholarship from the Blackstone Ambulance Association. And they are looking for someone who's going into the medical field. And this recipient is Jennifer LePage. Blackstone Lions Club Scholarship is another $500 scholarship. And the Blackstone Lions has chosen to reward a senior who has volunteered time and energy to benefit the community through community service while maintaining successful grades. And this year's recipient is Emily Barkley. The Kevin Gignac Humanitarian Scholarship of $500. Kevin was a member of the BMR class of 1999 and a Blackstone firefighter. Kevin died tragically in a boating accident in 2003. He is fondly remembered by family, friends, and community with a scholarship. And this scholarship goes to Jennifer LePage. The Corey Edward Gaudette Memorial Scholarship is a $500 scholarship. Corey is in memory of a member of the class of 2012. Corey, a young man who loved the outdoors, sports, and the friendship of family and friends, lost his battle with brain cancer. He is fondly remembered by family, friends, and the community with this scholarship. And I know several students up here were friends with him. And this scholarship goes to Michael Howard. Our next scholarship is the BMR Superintendent's Principal Scholarship. And this is a scholarship of $500. The scholarship is being given to a student that has excelled academically and has made a strong, positive contribution to the school. And our recipient for this year is Zachary Santamont. Let's practice in this name. James Anagnostis Memorial Scholarship. We have 2 scholarships for $500. James was an assistant managing editor at the Woonsocket Call. He recognized the value of education and hopes to help young people to achieve their goals with this scholarship. Our first scholarship recipient is Brittany Shabbat. Our second recipient is Scott Davies. Next scholarship is the Matthew Gignac Memorial Scholarship, and this is a scholarship of two at $500. Matthew was a courageous young elementary student who died in 1997 after his battle with cancer. Matthew is fondly remembered by his family and friends with this scholarship. And our first recipient is Matthew Osborne. And the second recipient of the Matthew Gignac Memorial Scholarship is Jennifer LePage. The next scholarship is the BMR Educators Association of $500, and this is to two recipients. And this goes to a son or daughter of a member who is always nice, if possible, but not mandatory. These two recipients are pretty nice. The first recipient is Alexandra Harpin. And it must run in the family, because the second recipient is Elizabeth Harpin. I know I'm up here a long time, but it is scholarships, and I can go on forever if there's scholarships. I think it's a great thing. Our next scholarship is the BMR School Committee Scholarship, and we have two scholarships for $500 each. And this goes to a prospective teacher who's always nice and/or is a son or daughter of a member on the school committee. And the first recipient is Emily Reed. And the second recipient of the BMR School Committee Scholarship is Ian Faulkner. We have five $500 scholarships. This is for the BMR High School Administrator Scholarship. And these go to students who are planning on attending college and who have contributed positively to the school, shown persistence, determination, academics, and/or strong character qualities. All will be considered. And the first of five goes to Alexandria DePaulo. second recipient is Brittany Roy. Next recipient is Peter Arquetto. The next recipient is Marshall Maltese. And the last recipient is Kevin Gochar. Next scholarship is a $1,000 scholarship, and this is from Dean Bank. This is based on academic enthusiasm, potential, and vision of success. And our recipient for the $1,000 Dean Bank scholarship goes to Nicholas Torval. Next scholarship is the Medway VFW Scholarship, and this is awarded to a student moving on to a four-year college who displays good citizenship and is a relative of a member of the VFW, and this is a $1,000 scholarship, and this goes to Ryan Landry. The Andrew Kelly Memorial Scholarship is a $1,000 scholarship. Andrew Kelly was an outstanding student athlete from BMR's class of 1982 who died unexpectedly from a viral heart disease at the age of 21. His friends and family kept his spirit alive by organizing a road race in his memory, and proceeds of which are in the form of a $1,000 scholarship awarded to a deserving BMR senior. And this recipient is Matthew Nordquist. Next scholarship is the Andrew Bebo Memorial Scholarship, and this is a $1,000 scholarship. Andrew was the son of our music director, Mr. Buddy Bebo, and his wife, Zofia, who tragically drowned in 1998. He is fondly remembered by his family and the BMR music community with this scholarship. And the scholarship of $1,000 goes to Justina Strakaris. Leaders and Achievers Scholarship is a $1,000 scholarship, and this is presented to a graduating senior that demonstrates leadership abilities in school activities or through work experiences, and that also has a strong commitment to and involvement in community service. And our recipient for this award is Mariah Munson. Benoit Memorial Scholarship is a $1,000 scholarship, and we have 2 recipients for this year. Lucian was our first school adjustment counselor when hired in 1974 and until his death in 1987. He was known for his warmth, wit, and total dedication to the students and parents of the BMR school district. For those whom he counseled, he was a lifeline that enabled them to cope with their concerns and proceed with their lives. Keeping with that theme, it is desired that a scholarship be awarded to someone going into a helping profession, someone who has participated in some community service. And our first recipient for $1,000 for the Lucian Benoit Memorial Scholarship is Anna Francioso. And the second recipient is Jessica Therian. Next scholarship is the Christopher J. Mitrano Memorial Scholarship. We have 2 at $1,000. Christopher grew up in Millville and was a graduate of the BMR class of 2009. His life was cut short in a tragic car accident on April 3rd, 2011, just 2 short weeks after his 20th birthday. He was known for his positive attitude and contagious smile. He loved life and lived it to the fullest, never forgetting the spirit of his inner child. He was a very sensitive young man and quick to lend a helping hand to those in need. With his charming personality, it was easy for him to make friends with all whose path he crossed. And our first recipient of the Christopher Mitrano Scholarship is Brittany Shabbat. And the second scholarship recipient is Matthew Osborne. 3 more, and we're done. 3 more. The New England Tech Senior Scholarship Award is presented to graduating seniors attending New England Technology. We have 2 at $1,800. The first recipient is Kimberly Veras. And the second recipient is Courtney Erdman. Wanted to confirm this is our last one. You know, when I get these envelopes and I see that there's money on there, I always do this. And nothing ever comes out, so just realize the money may not be in there. I might have taken it, I don't know. So the Unibank for Savings Scholarship, this is our $2,000 scholarship, is usually chosen on the basis of strong academics. And this recipient has strong academics. For $2,000, Jennifer Morrison. senior class president, Kevin Gotro, to come up. Thank you.
Well, I lost my paper, so I'm just going to win this here. We got it, actually. We're good. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight. As we fundraise money endlessly through our 4 years here, we've been able to save up enough money to get a gift for our school as we graduate. This gift is still being investigated, but will be decided upon within the next week. Graduation will be in the gymnasium at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, and you will need a ticket to get in. If you like to watch it but you can't get a ticket, the ceremony will be streamed live in the auditorium. Doors will open at 4:30 and handicap parking will be available in the front of the building. The graduates will now leave the auditorium but will return to watch a senior slideshow. Everyone is welcome to stay and watch it with us. Thanks again, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night at graduation.